Hey Michael, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing okay. Looks like Cyberpunk got a patch yesterday, so I'm just kind of looking in to see what the differences are, see if the game's running any better.
Good. You still there?
I thought they removed it from PS5, Michael.
Oh, it's from the store. They took it down from the store, but for those of us who already bought it, you know, you still have the game. Right? They didn't take my game away from me after I bought it. They just took it out of the store so that you can't buy it if you want to. So they don't have any more problems with the game and people asking for refunds. But they are refunding people, so I don't know, you know, I could get a refund and probably, I'm not even sure, I'd probably still get to keep the game even. Oops. Possibly.
Oh, how about Xbox Series X, Michael?
I think they still have it. They haven't done anything with it there. Xbox was already giving people refunds where PlayStation wasn't. So, yeah, that's kind of how that's going. So, let's just see how the game runs. You know, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, who knows? Maybe it'll be okay. I mean, it's been getting better, I guess. But, you know, after I played through the story when it was all broken, so I don't know how much of it was messed up, how much of it I missed, you know? So, I'm likely going to play through it all over again. But it's just really hard to break away from a character that's all fully upgraded to go back to being a total noob, right? So it's kind of tough that way. And I'm not sure if I want to play as the street kid or as the nomad. But from what I've been told, the nomad has the most content in terms of people that you're going to interact with. But, you know, that's just kind of that.
Let's hope not see your stream crash again, Michael.
Well, yeah, I mean, it crashed, what, 13 times in one day trying to do a live stream. 13 live streams crashed. But then I look at yesterday's same shit. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. It crashed 7 times or 6 times in one day. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck, right? Is it my PlayStation? Is somebody DDoSing me all the time? Is like, you know, what's going on, right? So even my Grand Theft Auto streams are not doing very well because they keep crashing. You know, if I'd have had one stream with GTA yesterday, I would have had 600 views on it, maybe 1,000. Instead, I got 5 streams with 100 views, you know? Because it just can't get up on the watch list because it keeps crashing all the time, you know? So it just sits at the bottom. And then you just don't get any views. You need those comments. That's the other thing. The more I use the mic, the less comments there are in the chat. So that also slows the progression of the watch list. So, you know. It's alright though. At the end of the day, I'm just happy to play. But I haven't been getting any new subscribers lately, you know. And the ones I do get just seem to unsubscribe the next day kind of thing, so. Like yesterday, I mean, I got a few subscribers in Grand Theft Auto. I logged back in today, and then they're all gone again, you know. It's just like, what's the point? Just treading water. But, whatever. I'm on par for where I thought I would be a year ago when I was looking at this whole channel thing. I'm right on par. I'm about 2 weeks out, I guess. 2 weeks away from where I wanted to be at this time. So, I got nothing to complain about.
You added.
Hey, what's up? Makalaka laka 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 la. Laka buka laka. What's going on?
I might buy this game, Michael. Is it good?
I really like it, you know. But don't buy it unless you have at least a PS5. If you want to play it on PC, you'll probably be all right. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. Like, the story is, it's going to be a unique experience, because whatever your choices are going to be different than my choices. So my story is going to be different than your story.
Search up little blog on YouTube, lol.
So yeah, like, your story will be different than mine because you're going to make different choices than I made, right? So, and that also goes for each life character. And depending on how liberal you are, I mean, you can play those same characters as male or female, which gives you 6 different life paths that you can play with, or play as. You know, and I really enjoyed it. I just have to say, you know, it was fucking awesome. The graphics are good. The storyline was fantastic. It was really quite engaging. It was like a book I couldn't put down, in a sense, you know? I mean, I just couldn't put the fucking controller down because I was so engaged in the story. I remember when I first picked it up, I played something like 30 or 40 hours straight. I just couldn't put it down. I was like, what's going to happen next, you know? You know, it was just, it was that cool. I was really, really enjoyed it. And, you know, I'm currently a bit afraid to start a new story because I'm worried that it might overwrite my current one. You know, because you know, there's so many bugs in the game. Uh-oh. Something happened. What the hell just happened? Where'd everybody go? I just warped through time or something. I don't know what the...
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm on Xbox Series X.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. It might work.
I want to try it too, waiting for another month so I can afford it low.
Yeah. Like, they've taken it out of PlayStation, so you can't even... If you have a PlayStation, you can't buy this game anymore. That's it. It's gone. You can't get it on PlayStation anymore. Xbox, you can get it, but it may also be taken from Xbox. So if you're going to get it, get it. Get it now. And, you know, if it gets dropped from Xbox, you may be able to get a refund and keep the game anyways. So you might get the game for free. Which is pretty much what I'm thinking too. I can get a refund on the game, but they're not going to take the game away from me, right? I mean, they might. I might next time I log in, I might just say, "Oh, the game has been removed from your, you know, playable list or whatever." But I'm fine to not get a refund. I like the game the way it is, so whatever. I mean, I know the game's going to continue to improve, and you know, it's going to give them time. I mean, I look back at how fucked up Red Dead Redemption was, or Red Dead Online was. I mean, it's not like anybody got their money back on that shit, and everybody just toughed through the bullshit, right? And now the game's actually pretty good. It's got some good content, and it's, you know, it's fine. But, you know. So, I mean, that's kind of where we're at with Cyberpunk. Yeah, it came out with a whole bunch of bugs and a whole bunch of problems. They bit off more than they could chew. They had delayed it too many times. They couldn't afford to delay it again. They dropped it pre-Christmas with a bunch of bugs. And, you know, they're rolling with the punches. So, but, you know, the fact is they're punching back, right? I mean, they're fixing shit. These guys are not sleeping. They're out there fixing shit, and they're making the game better. They're improving all sorts of stuff. There's a huge patch that was released yesterday, something like fucking 18 gigs, to fix all sorts of bugs and issues in the game. And so I'm just checking out how the game's running in regards to those new fixes. And so far, it seems pretty good. You know, I'm on PlayStation, and I'm, you know, the game's running pretty good. You know, it's not perfect. I mean, yeah, I want my mini-map fixed. For God's sakes, please fix this mini-map. But, you know, these are little things. It's not like the game's broken anymore, right? I know if I play through another Life Path story, that I'm going to get a lot more content this time than I did on the first time I ran through, when there was all sorts of problems. And, you know, I'll put off my next Life Path story, probably, because they have another patch coming out in a week, a little bit less than a week. They'll have another patch coming out, which is going to be an even bigger patch that's going to fix even more issues. And maybe at that time I'll start another Life Path story and go from there. But so far, you know, I'm really pleased with the responsiveness of the company, although they've never gotten back to me in regards to any kind of, like, tickets or complaints that I've sent in to customer support. But I mean, they're probably so overwhelmed with them, they don't even want to look at it anymore, so I get it. You know, they're just trying to blanket fix everything, and they're getting to it, you know. There are some things, like, I wish that my players wouldn't just lock up and freeze and die on you. Like, you have a highly interactive experience with a certain player in the game, and the next thing you know, they're just frozen, and they only have 3 things to say. And that's confusing. Because, you know, what the fuck, right? Like 10 minutes ago, you were with that player all the time doing shit, and now they're just sitting in a chair staring at the wall talking to themselves. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Well, you know, you have a good laugh about it. It's worth a laugh. But compared to Red Dead Online, I mean, fuck. I would say Red Dead had bigger problems than this does. You know? I mean, Red Dead definitely had bigger problems than this does. And nobody got their money back from Red Dead, right? Well, we just fucking laughed our asses off about the flying horses and shit like that. But, you know, we kind of expected that shit over time. It just, you know. CD Projekt Red, I think, got a big kick in the balls. I don't know why they got hit so hard, you know. I don't think they deserved that. You know. I think those guys worked very hard for many years to bring this to us. And we were all really excited. I think we got our hopes up too high. It's a problem. You know? All these years, our hopes just got so high. Our standards got so high. You know? And they delivered a great product. It just had some basic issues that could be addressed. You know? And all those things are getting addressed, so I don't see what the problem is. I think a lot of those people that are whining and complaining, they want a refund, you know, could have just held their breath for 2 more weeks and they'd have been fine. So there's one thing, you know, releasing a game from, you know, your testing platform compared to a real world environment. You release a game out in the real world, you've got all these other people which are trying to do glitches and hacks and manipulate your game and fuck with it and shit, you know, that you don't know about, that you don't test in, you know, your gaming environment pre-release. So since this has been out, there's all sorts of people that have learned new glitches and fucked with the game, ways to get money, you know, things like that, right? So, I mean, you look at fucking Red Dead when it came out, its entire financial system was broken within 2 days. Everybody had stolen millions of dollars from Rockstar in terms of microtransactions and bought everything in the game without playing any of the content, and then they all bitched and complained that there's nothing to do in the game. You know, there's no goals to work for because they cheated themselves out of it by glitching the shit out of the game for money. So, I don't know. I think this is a good game. I don't know what to expect right now, because I mean, I just finished the story, and I've got a few things that had happened, like I got the Porsche, and I got Johnny's gun. I keep fucking up, though, when it comes to the weapons. They need to be able to let me lock a weapon so that I don't mistakenly sell it or break it down. Like, at least in the Division 2, you could lock a weapon, like, okay, so I don't mistakenly break it down or sell it by accident. Which has already happened to me multiple times now, where I've got some really good guns and just fucking broke them down by mistake. And then forgot to reload, or didn't realize it at the time, and then didn't reload the save file. So, that's kind of a bummer. But I'll get all that shit back the next time I play through the game. I guess it's kind of a bit odd, though, because I've already played through the game. In some senses, I'm almost rushing it now on the second time, just because I want to rank up the character, and I'm skipping a lot of the story where I don't want to. So I have to play as a different life path, and in hopes that there will be a different story along with that. I need to read a message from Claire. And I don't know where it is. Where's Claire's message? There we go.
Snow is coming back on Christmas, Michael and G-Talk.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Should be out around the 22nd, I think. Chatter Hill. Okay. Is it going to give me a waypoint? Please give me a waypoint. I did. Good. I really like the music in this too, by the way. Like, I don't know, I think you guys can hear the music too. Like, it's not being copyrighted or any of that shit. This is basically the only car that I have where I can actually see the road when I'm driving. All my other cars, I just see a big dashboard and no road. Oh. It's not the fastest car, though. So.
Will it snow on Puerto Rico, Michael?
That's a good question. I don't know. Probably not. It'll snow in Los Santos, but probably not Puerto Rico Island. I don't think Rockstar's too ambitious about adding that kind of content. I mean, they've already made the snow. For them, they just have to flick a switch and turn it on. If it came to Puerto Rico, they'd actually have to go in and make the snow again for that map. So I don't think they'll do that. Just my thoughts on that. Especially considering it's supposed to be a tropical island and all. I mean, they don't even have a day-night cycle on that island. You either choose daytime or nighttime. It doesn't cycle day and night. So, yeah. Like, you can choose day or night for your heist, but anytime you go over there to do scoping missions and shit, it's always daytime. So, yeah. I don't think they were that ambitious to add snow. Seems smoother though. The game, I don't know, whatever they did, the game just seems to be running smoother. This game.
You know why I am here. Rolling on the floor.
Hey, Fred. Well, thank you once again. I appreciate that. Ah! This game just got a patch update, a substantial one, and I'm checking out what the differences are. And it's going to get another update here in a few more days or by the end of the week. So, we'll see how that goes. Like, I'm playing through my character expecting at some point that it's all going to come to an end. And there won't be continued content rolling out. So I may not ever end up finding the need to start a new life path all over again.
Husbands cheat on wives. Wives cheat on husbands. Then they divorce and talk behind each other's backs. Can you believe that? Truly, I am shocked. But do not despair, V. Today, I give you the chance to help one such divorcee. His name is Mr. Gutierrez, and he is counting on us, V. Of course, his marriage is beyond saving, but perhaps we can retrieve the checks his wife took from him. I am attaching more details.
Roger that. I was going to do a race, but now I don't want to miss on this opportunity.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? What's going on, Leighton? We are checking out Cyberpunk2077 after its patch. We're looking good. Ooh, the car drives better too. Seems like the car's smoother. The driving dynamics are improved. Wish they'd improve that mini-map though. I miss every damn turn because the mini-maps is not zoomed out enough. It's all good though. It was literally right here.
Saw it with my own eyes. 400 grand a month. You sure?
Let's see where this goes. Go to the top floor. I don't know if I have to go to the top floor. Remain undetected optional. Hold on a second here. Find offices. Roger that.
You out.
Hey, what's going on, crazy?
I didn't get notice.
That comes as no surprise. Uh-oh.
Utilizing measures of immediate coercion.
So much for remaining undetected. Oh well, I tried to do this quietly. Tried to be nice. No. I walked through an alarm zone.
How are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good. This game got an update. I'm not sure what the fuck just happened there. But yeah, the game got an update yesterday, so I was just checking out to see if it's running any better. So far it is. So that's good. Good news.
Yeah, lots of notice haven't been sent for people.
Oh yeah, YouTube has just gone to shit lately, man. I don't know what the hell. Like, they don't even refresh the audio on my videos. The audio's like frickin' minutes behind on everything or whatever, you know? And YouTube doesn't care. They're in there just collecting money and changing the rules on everybody so they can justify demonetizing all this shit and taking their money. You know? It's just like, I don't know, man. Just get ripped off by people all the time. You know? 1C5578. Why? 1C5578. E95578.
Big facts.
55 E91C. Yeah, like, you know, the greedy just get greedier and greedier. Like, you'd think YouTube would have enough money by now. But no, they just want more. That's just it. More, 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 more. Same with Rockstar, man. I can't believe with their new update, they freaking put music into the sound effects, so that every time you launch your helicopter out of your new submarine, it plays a quick 2-second audio track, just enough for them to be able to demonetize your entire video and collect all your ad revenue. You know? So now you can't use the helicopter in your submarine if you expect to get paid on your video during a live stream. You know, like... And they did that on purpose. You can tell they did it on purpose. They knowingly... You know? Like, they knowingly did that.
I later had her stream deleted because of that.
Yeah. You know, like, what a load of crap, man. So, I mean, I don't make any money with Grand Theft Auto. It's just, if anything, I might get a few subscribers. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's the, a game like this, for example, which has a streamer mode built into it. And, you know, so you can automatically remove, copyrighted music and nudity without the big headache. I mean, that's something I like. I mean, this company actually thought about the streamers and actually is willing to support the streamers, whereas Rockstar is just out there to just loot everybody for whatever they can get out of them, you know? So, this is a game I'm happy to stream, although it's not as popular. Again, I mean, with all the bugs and all. It's just it's a game that is, you know, in my best interest to have on my list of games to play and stream, where Grand Theft Auto unfortunately just is not. And it seems the more views I get on a particular video, whether it be Red Dead or Grand Theft Auto, anything that's Rockstar related, as soon as there's a substantial amount of money there, they just go in and take it. So they'll let you think it's no big deal, you know, while there's only a little bit there. But the second... Yeah, you know. And I am having fun, you know. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And I've always just streamed whatever I play, I'm going to stream anyways. Whether I get paid for it or not, but...
Just flying the Avenger, be right back.
Okay.
Still watching though.
Cool. Right on. I went into one of these security zones when I shouldn't have. And that's what got me busted. I'm looking for something. Oh, escape the building. Maybe I got it already. Maybe I got what I was looking for. I was supposed to find something in here. I don't know if I found it, though. It's telling me to escape the building, so I must have found what I came in here for. I guess so. I wasn't supposed to set off the alarm, though. kind of screwed that up.
Damn! We're exposed! He's dead!
Alright. Escaping the apartment.
Damn! We're exposed!
Oh, everybody left? It's alright. Damn, we got a legendary assault rifle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mod slots. Deposit job item.
Mr. Gutierrez insisted on discretion. Perhaps you are not aware, but raising the alarm and discretion are not the same thing. Keep that in mind for the future. I am closing the contract.
I've got, what, 4 apartments now? What is this? We only ran over that guy a little bit. This is mine? What? When the hell did I get this shit? It's a fucking mess. I didn't realize this was mine, though. I thought this was somebody else's apartment. Doesn't happen to be any way to clean this place up, does there? Is there a storage space? What the hell is this? I don't know. Why am I sharing an apartment with this guy? There's nowhere to store anything in here.
The hell is this freak tech? Was another apartment. Was that Judy's place? Yeah, that's Judy's place. There's no storage there either. This is the only one that's got storage.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going, Ryan? Welcome back, man. Well, it looks like CD Projekt Red released an update to patch a lot of the issues that were going on with this game. So I am looking into it and seeing what the differences are. And yeah, you know, looks good so far. Feels better. It's not crashing as often. At least I don't think it is. It hasn't crashed yet. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm hoping the story will progress. Although I've already finished the story, but I think there's a ton that I probably missed because of all the errors and issues they had. But whatever. Checking it all out again. I've rather enjoyed playing this game. And even though I've done the main story, I think there's still a lot of content here that I haven't tried out yet or checked out. What are you up to? You playing anything today? Well, maybe I spoke too soon because the game just crashed.